Hello, Lelia. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? You knew it? Yeah. I mean, did you expect anything less, Toho? Did you? I mean, I always tell myself that as soon as, like, when this game went on sale, I would immediately grab it, you know? And stream it, obviously. That'd be the only reason I really needed to grab it. I mean, I've already mucked about with this game, and it's it's kind of like a representation that this PC is starting to show its age a little bit, because even at max settings I couldn't run it very well, and it's definitely a much smoother performance on one of my consoles, so... But whatever, that's why we buy it to stream it, so there you go. Hello, Sephiroth, this elite tuber of this tube, alright? You know what, you're a tube, alright? You're a tube, Sephiroth, there you go. Hello, Hookah, hello, Rock, hello, Oren. He's all doing. Forgive me, I didn't like comb my beard before starting. You know, it's funny. I always used to make fun of. I remember when Let's Play started, like it became the norm to include like the face in the Let's Play. You know, kind of that just became a thing one day, and I always used to make fun of people in my head. Obviously, they had to like comb their hair, maybe even do a little bit of makeup before they started recording on for YouTube. But look at me now, eh? This beard's a bit too iffy. Doing terrible. Why, can you still not finish Xenoblade? You beat Arkham Asylum. GG. What did you make of it? Good man. Have you heard of the new indie JRPG called Chained Echoes? I saw that on like Metacritic actually, Hookah. It's getting like really good reviews, isn't it? Not really looked at any gameplay though, so I don't know. I'll have to keep my eye out for that, I think. Hello, the Master Gregster. How are you? I think Arkham City was the last one I played, because I know that Arkham Origins was a bit even though they got Sonic to voice Batman, I was just a bit... It got like quite bad reviews. I remember the big controversy about Origins was that the team was not able to fix the bugs that launched with the game because they were too busy developing paid DLC. You know? Hello, Sydney. But yeah, I thought City was better than Asylum for sure, I would say. Didn't play Arkham Knight. I probably would have because it's on like Game Pass, but I don't think it has like that was one of those like last gen games that never got like a freaking next gen update or at least an FPS boost or something, you know, because it really could use it really. Hello, Bandicoot. Doug, you ever played LSD Dream Emulator? It's a yeah. Well, I saw Cad Icarus talk about it, so there you go. People consider the best video. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, I think probably the Spider-Man games by Insomniac could kind of at least put up a fight for that title, I would say, you know. Speaking of serious games, well, there you go, yeah. That's a game I really need to play at some point, Hookah, on stream, is Spider-Man. I've never actually, you know what I need to do? I need to play the Dreamcast version of Spider-Man. Never played it. Only ever been the PS1 version, and I know that there was a Dreamcast version of it, so that needs to happen. Ready for frontiers, Reaching forth across these new frontiers. Right, shall we just go for it? Let's get right in there. Let's get the mouse out of the way first. Right, we're going to play on hard mode, because, you know, we just kick ass like that, so... high speed mode, Natch. Right. Like I said, I played this game earlier at max settings. I've bunged it down to 1080p in Win because that's just how I do this shit. I got it in windowed mode. So hopefully it runs a bit nicer now. I played Spider-Man 2. I have played Spider-Man 2, yeah. Great game, but... See this opening cutscene? When you actually know, when you watch like the ending and then you come back and watch this, Eggman's actions are a little bit, can be interpreted a bit differently, you know? Right at the very end here, I'll point it out. Does that shrine actually exist in the game anywhere? And amongst some trees.
Yes, it's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine.
Hey man, got a 4090.
Status report. Answer me.
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
This bit right here.
No! No!
Coming up, Starfall Island.
The FMV quality isn't too great actually.
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
I'll give credit to the voice actors giving a more serious tone for the game. It just doesn't. No, I kind of get what you mean, Bandicoot. You know, like it's still Roger. He still sounds like Sonic, but yeah, he's like, you know, you listen to like Sonic Forces and then this. It's definitely different. Channeling is Chris Redfield. I prefer Xenoblade 1 or 3. I'm with you that 2. I'm with you with that 2 was not a big fan even though I finished it. I actually think I prefer 3 Hookah to Xenoblade 1. Can't believe I'm saying that, but that's just how great that game was, you know? Alright, let me sort a few things here first. Right, all the sliders are up all the way, that's good. Is motion blur off? Yes it is. I don't like the motion blur in this game, really just looks bleh to me. It's funny because, you know, like Sonic Forces didn't have motion blur despite the fact that Hedgehog Engine 1 did have it. And I liked it in those games. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've done differently here with the motion blur. It's just a bit... In casual mode. Hello, Adam. Right, I think for this playthrough we'll get every single portal key, by the way. Not portal key, what's it actually called? I don't know. I need to play 3 again, because... No. You know, I heard people talk about that Bandicoot, how God of War has so many accessibility options, okay? Like, what kind of accessibility options does it have? Something like hilarious or something. Okay, now we gotta do it again. How the fuck did God of War win the award for accessibility options when Last of Us 1 Remake has the same plus more? Like, what are these accessibility options? Enlighten me. What did they do? Dyslexic text mode. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be going fast. Gotta go fast. too many of them to list, but it has the standard like colored text and characters and certain targets more noticeable. I don't know, what's the most like laughable one? Alright. Like, is there one where it's just like, oh god, why is that in the game? That it can be like made into a meme or some shit. Right, 43 seconds. Oh, can I make it? Well, I might not, actually. Shit. Damn it. Actually, was it 43? Hold on. I made a couple of mistakes there. Let's go again. You know what? If Sonic Team is going to be... I'm probably going to be talking about this a lot, by the way, but if Sonic Team is going to... Shit. If Sonic Team is going to be, like, supporting this game for, the next year or something, there's a few, like, quality of life things that they could add. Turning off tutorials is definitely one of them. I don't know why it's not there in the game, but you just can't turn off tutorials. It doesn't make any sense. Hello, friends. There's 78 options for accessibility in God of War. Again, there's gotta be one that's just, like, funny. Like, why the fuck would you put that in the game's funny, you know? But if you complain about it, then somebody on Twitter will be upset at you for being too exclusive. You know, something like that. There's gotta be. Right, that should do it. Yep, there we go. I thought this game was supposed to be more non-linear than the others, or is it just the first level? I mean, pretty much all the levels are kind of like that, Maki. Some of them are a bit more wide open than others, mainly because of the levels that they're based on, as opposed to the design itself. But, yeah, the meat of the game is definitely what we're just going into here. Now, Bandicoot, don't make me pull out my Sega fanboy card on you. We've went over many times all the games Sega does actually re-release these days. Also, the game isn't quite done. It's got a DLC roadmap for the next year, so yeah.
Whatever it was.
Also, we did get a Space Channel 5 game.
Mortal,
Hello?
you have done the impossible.
I do like Roger's new voice, but I prefer the sort of like dorky, cheesy tone that they went for from Colors onwards, you know?
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent.
But again, I'm still glad that he's here. I'm still glad he's voicing Sonic, you know?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context?
Too true, Hookah, too true. Oh, was that today that was supposed to come out, MDH?
Some direction is better than none.
Let's actually let's check real quick. Let me see if I can bring up Steam here and have a look. Cause yeah, I think you can just like buy the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes and all that right away, can't you? Oh fuck! Oh, don't I just moved the window? Now my setup is fucked up. Now my setup is fucked up. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, let's see here. Sonic Frontiers. Nope, I can get the Sonic Adventure shoes and I can get the Monster Hunter thing. But that's it. One moment, guys. Okay, right. Every time I get a message on my phone, I need to check it, okay? My nephew could be born any fucking minute, okay? Every time my phone goes, I'm just like, oh, it's just Discord, or it's just Oren sending me some stupid shit. Ugh. Okay, let's get back to the game. Are we past the due date? The due date is today, Maki. Okay, this kid is officially late. Alright? So, we're all just like waiting. There's a joke one can make about being Duck's uncle, but I'll... Thank you, Game Cat Returns. Someone better clip. I mean, it would be cool, Bandicoot, but at the same time... Like, I don't know if this is, like, standard for whenever somebody has a kid, but we basically, me and the rest of my family, we have to wait a few days before we're invited to come see the kid, because my brother and his girlfriend want to be a family for a few days, you know, which is fine, but knowing that the little prick is in the world and I can't see him is going to be shite, you know what I mean? Even if I do get that message saying we're in the hospital now, it's like, oh well, I guess I'll see you in a couple of days when you let me come and visit. See, again, these tutorials, why can't you turn this shit off? Now, apparently this game plays okay with a mouse and keyboard. Maybe we'll try that at some point. Yeah, fair. I'm not too fussed, really. I mean, it'll be cool, I suppose. Maybe I'll do a stream with the Santa outfit. But I'm not too fussed about getting it. Okay. Are those Pokemon? I don't know, but Sonic sure likes destroying them. Let's see. I've missed a balloon somewhere. There it is. I'm just getting like these memory tokens because what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I don't think this game is going to be like that good to stream, to be honest. I may be proven wrong, but I don't know. It's genuinely just like walk around collecting little floating things and occasionally go to a cyberspace level. You know what I mean? Alright, combat time. What's a Sonic game that I retroactively look back on and say it was a good game? In terms of like going against like popular opinion Bandicoot, either of the games that Traveler's Tales made, you know, Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic R, I adore both of those games, you know? I mean, a lot of people have kind of like come around on Sonic R over the years, mainly for its like soundtrack, but you know, I'm just like, I always love that shit. Like, I think that game was planned to go to the PS2 hookah. Yeah. Sega had this like weird as soon as Sega like left the console industry, they had like this strategy where they divvied up their teams basically. You know, like Sonic team was to focus on GameCube, AM2 was to focus on like PS2, Smilebite on the Xbox, you know. Weird strategy, but that's what they went for, so I guess it made sense that they were making all these like exclusives at the time. Right, guys, I might as well get this out of the way right now, okay? I'm going to tell you one of my biggest issues with this game, something that drives me up the wall, and I hope to God they fix before the game comes out. And it's momentum-based, so feel free to, like, put your fingers in your ears for a few minutes while I rant about this, okay? So, when Sonic, like, boosts in this game, if you jump, he'll carry his momentum, you know? But ever since Unleashed, Sonic has had this thing where when he's in, like, his ball form, just like that, he actually, like, I guess, sags against the air and loses his momentum, like, gradually. Like, he'll still have it, but it'll slow down much quicker than were he not in the ball. And Unleashed in Generations, I don't think Colors had it, had, like, a hop mechanic. You know, where you would just, like, you'd just tap the jump button and he would hop. And in that instance, he would, like, keep all of his momentum, okay? And that is still in this game, okay? Because if you... Let me just find a rail here, if I can. If you get on a rail, boost, and then jump immediately... Watch this. That's not the... Where the fuck do I get up there again? Balls. I think it's over here. Because, yeah, if you find a rail, boost, and then jump off it immediately, look how just Sonic moves, you know? See, he's, like, maintaining it. He's, like, keeping his speed up, and that feels good, you know? But, again, I can live with it. This, like, ball thing slowing you down, but it'd be nice if they bring the hop back. But one thing that they did, and I don't know why they did this, is that depending on, like, the terrain that Sonic is on, he will just, like, lose everything, every bit of momentum, okay? And here I am on the grass, and that's fine, but if I'm on this, like, rocky texture here, like, you see this, if I boost up here and try to jump, watch what happens to my jump. It's like, Sonic just loses, he only jumps, like, a foot in the air, and whatever speed you were going at, he just loses it. Like, if you're trying to boost over a gap, like, to go to one platform, and you're on this texture, just forget about it. You know, it doesn't work. I remember noticing that, like, right away. It's like, why the fuck's it not, like, doing what I want? But yeah, it really is just, like, these rocky textures when you're going over a certain speed. Okay, momentum rant over, sorry. But yeah, I'll probably just, like, moan about it nonchalantly throughout this playthrough, so apologies for that. Hello, Tama. I mean, I think, like, Sonic's jumping controls are honestly, like, really good. Like, I can pull a jump off and, like, do what I want to do. You know, I like that. How far did you get, Tama? See what I mean? To get up to that platform, I was able to, like, use my boost along with, like, this uphill bit to get, like, much higher. But if I jumped off this rock, then it wouldn't have worked. I'm only exploring the second island, but I done all the cyberspace stages in that area. But fuck me, so much shit to do on an island. Yeah, there isn't a half. The second island was the best one, for me at least. 100%, I loved that shit. I love that you can just drop dash in this game as well. Like, the game does genuinely have rolling physics, they just don't work all as much as you'd like them to. Thank you, Huka. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Like, I feel like when I say something's too anime, it's almost like my own little definition that I only understand in my own head. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's a fair description to make, based on what I usually say is too anime, you know. Maybe my missus wants me to walk down. Oh, no bother. Tiamat, see you in a bit. Okay, now, we were just playing Knights, okay? This game is totally, like, inspired by Knights with this Psy-loop ability, you know? And I love that. There's a few other little references to Knights in Sonic's moveset as well, by the way. We'll talk about that as we go. May as well get that. Right, you know what I kind of want to try and do with this playthrough? I don't want to stick to this because I might just pussy out, but I want to see if I can beat this game without upgrading anything. Alright? You can upgrade your attack and your defense in this game by picking up those things. I want to see if I can do it without upgrading anything. Funny, with the light trail, you can make an Omega symbol or infinity symbol. Yeah, and get infinite boost for a bit. Very nice touch. I want a Portal Tales of the Abyss to PC. I want that, yeah. Fucking love that game. What else have you been up to? Anything cool? Cyberspace up, the most infamous level in the game, apparently. Finished chapter 6 of Ishin.
The digital dimension again. Use that.
Oh, nice one, Bandicoot. I have been Persona 5ing. I'm quite close to the end of the game. At least if it was like vanilla P5, I'm not entirely sure what comes after it in terms of what's unique to Persona 5 Royal. Never played that one, but I'm sure I'm about to find it.
It is one.
Oh fuck, I just realised actually. Hold on guys, I need to fix my sound real quick. How's it sound, by the way? Does it sound okay? Can you hear me? I feel like for the past couple of streams that I've been doing, my volume was actually up a bit too high. But I think I got it kind of fixed now, so... Do you agree we don't get enough 3D platformers nowadays? I don't know if I think we don't get enough hookah. I think we just got like too many back in the day. Fuck. I love doing this, by the way. Watch this. Not that. Wait a minute. What the hell? My X button has stopped working. My X button is no longer working. Did I do something in the options there? Boost attack. My X button stopped working. Okay, wait a minute. Something's happening with my mouse or something. The game thinks that I'm constantly... my fucking... I mean, I can defeat this thing without the X button. Watch this. But why is it not working? Actually, can I defeat it without the X button? There we go. Just like the classics. Every other button is working except the X button. What in the fuck? Sonic Frontiers for PC. We're supposed to be a good port. Hold on. No, it's just not working. Hold on, let me beat this thing and then we'll see if I can maybe reset the game or some shit.
Use the gear as you have done before.
That is odd. What the fuck? Okay, it's doing this thing, right? Look at my HUD down the bottom there, right? It thinks I'm constantly wanting to like switch over to keyboard for some reason, but I don't. Okay, we're gonna try... Let's save the game. Save load unavailable. What the fuck are you talking about? Hello, Marshall. I can't... If I use the mouse, can I do it? I can. If I use the mouse, I can do it. Alright, let's try and beat this level with keyboard and mouse, eh?
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
What's the boost button? Shift? It is shift. What's the attack button? Nope, not that. Okay, that. Alright. This game is beautiful. It is pretty nice looking. Granted, these are all like assets taken from Generations, but yeah. Right, so apparently, this is like the hardest level in the game to get, like an S rank on. But it's actually not that difficult, but the strategy that you have to employ... Okay, now it works, okay. Is basically ignore the, like, upper path, you know? Ignore your Sonic game instincts and, like, take the lower path, because that's actually quicker. I'm not saying I'll be able to do it. No, actually, we will. We'll do this. Fuck off. S rank is based purely around time, Marshall. Shit. Was that it? Okay, cool. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's the hardest level in the game to get an S rank on. You get nothing for red rings. No, you get like a key for every one of these objectives fulfilled. Reach the goal, get an S rank, get a certain number of rings, and get all the red rings. And you want to get as many keys as you can. You don't have to get all of them, but you know, obviously you can get as much as you need. Where's SS? Not here, I'm afraid. I don't think SS has ever been in a Sonic game. Your friend lied to you. Don't trust anyone, Bandicoot. Right, Kalos Emerald number 1. And Kalos Emerald number 2. So yeah, the more keys you get... Oh, and the third one, nice. So yeah, the more keys that you get, the more Chaos Emeralds that you can acquire. Yeah, the cyberspace levels, I mean, see, to be fair, that's probably another thing that I would like them to quote-unquote fix in the next Sonic game. You know, by all means, if you're going to stick with open zone, still have these, like, traditional levels, but there's 30 levels in this game, which is actually more levels than the entirety of Sonic Forces, excluding the boss fights, but yeah. And I just feel like I would rather have more, like, fleshed out levels than these sort of, like, bite-sized ones. Like, it's hard to stay mad at it, ICW. It's hard to stay mad at it because, again, it's not the meat of the game. They're just kind of there as a wee extra. But it would be nice if we had you know, even if it was just like 6 levels, like Sonic Colors, you know, Sonic Colors has like 6 zones that has like 1 or 2 like main levels that are like a few minutes long, and then the rest of them are just like a minute long, whereas most of the levels in this game are like a minute long, pretty much. So I would rather have like 6 5-minute levels than 30 1-minute levels, is what I'm saying basically. More Unleashed, pretty much. Like, Unleashed was maybe like a bit too long for some of those levels, Adam. I feel like Generations got it like perfect in terms of length and replayability. So maybe more, but still more. I'd rather have levels that were more in line with Unleashed than what we have right here, you know. Duck, I'm sure you've talked about this, but thoughts on Sonic Prime? I've not even watched it yet. I don't have Netflix. I don't really watch anything, but I'll watch Sonic Prime, but I'm happy to wait for the rest of the episodes to come out before I, you know, freaking buy Netflix and shit. Cocoa! Kellogg's Cocoa Pops. They turn the milk chocolatey. I wish there was the classic Chaos Emerald jingle with that, though. That would have been cool. I think I need to do split assembly to get a proper opinion on the game. On my first playthrough, I was loving it 1 minute, then hating it the next. Sounds a bit right, aye. What platform did you play it on, CW? Is Sonic Cuckoo or Cocoa Puff? He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We don't have Cocoa Puffs around here. We've got Cocoa Pops, which are like S-tier cereal as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Doing a drop dash downhill does actually make Sonic go a lot quicker. Okay, so there's actually a practical use for the drop dash in this game. Oh god. That is not pretty. Right, you can get an extra 2 gears from this thing by side-looping his feet. You don't have chocolate cereal that looks like rabbit poop. Oh, no, we've got Nesquik. Nesquik is shite, by the way. I had Nesquik. It must have been like a few years ago at this point, because I remembered it from when I was a kid. Oh, Nesquik, I loved that. And I'm just eating it and it tastes like chalk. I'm like, I cannot taste a bit of chocolate from this at all. Okay, what I mean? It was weird. Right, this is one of the more janky bosses in the game, I would say. Wait, you're eating the powder? What powder? No, it just tastes like shit. I remember thinking the Nesquik Rabbit was a cousin of Roger Rabbit. No, piss off. Fuck you. This is a good track, though. Remember they used this in the prologue with Knuckles? And it sounds like so badass in there. See what I mean? It's quite a janky one, this. Ah, piss off. And I died. Did you? The rings didn't come to me in time. Okay, I wish there was more Shadow of the Colossus fights. Did you catch the little Shadow of the Colossus reference in this game? You know, I love the fact that I'm assuming it's Ian Flynn. I love the fact that he snuck that in. It was so cool. Deathless run. Heck, it was not to be anyway, Sephiroth. Actually, yeah, we should do like a reset now. See, what's hitting me there? It's like if you're just gonna keep tapping the X button, inevitably you're, well, not inevitably, but it's really easy to get like, to catch those like purple rings that damage you. See what I mean? Watch this. Okay, it didn't happen that time, but it does happen. I once I saw this comment, Bandicoot, which I thought was quite funny. Basically, the names that these enemies have, I like to think that they're just the names that Sonic calls them in his head. Like, he immediately sees it and he's just like, okay, Sumo, okay, Ninja. You know what I mean? I'm wondering this. The game is written by Ian Flynn and some Japanese writers. What was his contribution? A lot of people like talk about that, Marshall, and because of the way Sonic fans are, they can like assume a lot of things that are just like not true. Like whenever the story's good, they blame Sonic Team, or whenever the story's good, they're just like, ah, see, Ian Flynn did good. When in actuality, I think it's fair that it's like a collaborative thing. You know what I mean? Like, Sonic Team obviously want to make a certain type of game with a certain story, so they bring in like a English writer to do the dialogue and to also make suggestions, and then just like any writing process, they kind of like play off each other until they get to the end of the thing, you know? Right. Here's another Knights reference, by the way. Watch Sonic's hands here. Oh no, wait, I've not unlocked it yet. Fuck! Never mind, never mind. I'll show you the Knights reference after. Ah, these fucking tutorials.
That's just begging to be climbed. Imagine the view.
Very funny, Sephiroth. What the fuck? Right. You definitely want to get like all these little puzzle things to unlock the whole map. Obviously. Let's go get this cutscene there.
Amy, is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on.
I'm wondering how many
Messing with
Knights
the ruins
Sonic
will fix
games
things.
at this point have a Knights cameo. Quite a few, quite a few. There's definitely more Knights cameos in a Sonic game than there are Knights games. Alright, put it that way. I remember before the game came out, we all thought Amy would have like a much bigger like role in the story, and she does, but
I feel fine.
no any more than like Tails and Knuckles, you know.
Prisoner went into you.
Just because this is like the first island is
I've been
her
infused
island
with
pretty
weird
much,
zappy
you know?
stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped,
Eggman is Elliot's dad. Oh god.
Good call.
Is
I'll
that why
scout
he's so
around and
messed
find
up
you
having
later.
those nightmares?
Deal?
deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
Alright, we got this move that...
You are the
Nice wee technique to have. You know what I would really like to install to? That thing that, like, makes the pop-in, like, so much more manageable. You know, there's, like, a mod for the PC, which I don't think is fully available yet. But, you know, like, it basically, like, greatly increases the distance with the pop-in. I wouldn't mind installing that. I kind of miss Amy's sort of Minnie Mouse sounding tone, but I also like her voice direction in this one. I mean, it is the same voice actress. But yeah, she definitely had that Minnie Mouse tone to her, 100%. Have you watched Frontiers 2? I did watch that CW, yeah. Why, what bit of, like, random lore do you want me to discuss that they just threw in there as a joke? I almost done. Oh, yeah, like, that seems to be the highlight for a lot of people. When Eggman said, "Oh, bollocks." Get a load of this. Alright, this is one of my favorite challenges because this is a Dreamcast. Oh god, oh so much shit's happening. Oh fuck, I broke the game. I broke the game. Also, that squid has become a meme. Let's see if I can get the squid real quick. Maybe it's because America doesn't think that that's a swear, you know? So they got through the censors somehow. Oh, come on. I can do this. Come on, you squid fuck. No, I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, let's just do the portal gear here. Oh shit, Sephiroth. The sort of like really cold weather has kind of went away for the time being here. It's not too bad. Definitely have a upgrade that we can get. Yeah, Phantom Rush, cool. I know how to do it. Can I turn that off? Hold on. I'm gonna check that the heating zone actually is hot in here. Be right back. It's on. We'll keep it on for now. The heat will probably get to me eventually, but I'll leave it the now. I just punched all those Coco. I mean, I support Sonic's choice to punch the Coco. I mean, you could abuse the Chow. I don't see why the fuck not. Who knows what happens to the wisps as soon as he's absorbed them. Actually, I think they do like float out of them eventually, don't they? Yeah, they had to make sure to show that. Okay, this level is... Isn't this a Sonic Force? Isn't this Green Hill from Sonic Forces, this one? Or is it original? By the way, watch this, by the way. This cracks me up. I didn't mean that. Never mind. I can't show you what cracks me up. Because when it's a 2D cyberspace level, Sonic can actually hold down to, like, he can actually hold down, but the roll and physics don't work at all. You know? Given how many Green Hills we've had, who the fuck knows? Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, watch this. See, the Roland is not... Sonic is not allowed to roll through the loops anymore. Where does Sonic live? I don't think he really lives anywhere. He's just a free spirit that way. Yeah, this game also drops the fact, like, they've kind of, like, been building that up for, like, the past year or so. They've been giving, like, they've been trying to connect everything. Like, there's, let me think. Sonic 1 is South Island. What's the Sonic 2 island called? Something East Island. Can't remember. And obviously Angel Island is where Sonic 3 Knuckles takes place. Green Hills, Montana. Yeah, he lives in a cave in Green Hills, Montana. Why'd I do that? You know what's a really annoying thing, actually, about... Not the cyberspace, necessarily, but this game in general, it's like... Sonic will lose his, like mid-air boost if you use it and you don't touch the ground. And it kind of, like, throws me off, anyway. Like, I just lost it there, for example. Should have been enough. So what's the S rank trick? So what's the S rank trick for 2D stages? I don't know. Gotta go fast, pretty much. Nay bother, Leon. They're definitely working on... They're definitely always doing a Sonic game, you know? I think they already said, like... They keep, like, hyping up this next Sonic game, you know? Because what was it, let's watch this cutscene before I go off about that. I'm gonna go get in our beer.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self. Don't admit that to anyone.
Eggman is so oddly animated in this cutscene.
Eyes
Like, it looks a bit weird.
It won't stop me from trying.
Sega is making some sort of super game. I don't believe that anymore, Sephiroth. I think they're just talking at their arse. I think they're just trying to hype up the fact that some of their games are getting a bit of a bigger budget. Like Sonic Frontiers, I mean, isn't this technically a super game compared to what they've done in the past? Hello, objective. Oh, right, yeah. Excuse me. I haven't played the Final Fantasy VII Remake yet, Hookah. I've had it on my shelf for like a year too. Just not that fussed about it, if I'm honest. I want to say I'll play it eventually, though. Just finished the game myself 100% this morning, so good timing. How do you 100% this game, Objective? Did you get like every memory token, even though you don't have to? Because I don't know, I couldn't be arsed doing that shit, like. Player Tetris 2 was their last non-Sonic game, which I suppose only needed a short dev time. I think Sonic Team will always have, like... I think they'll always be doing Puyo, to be fair. Cleared all the maps, got all the upgrades, got all the memory tokens. Yeah, I got like all the keys for sure, and all the moves and shit. I did not care to get like all of the memory tokens. It's funny because see if Sonic Team had like a little counter somewhere or like a trophy or an achievement like locked behind it to get like to clear all the memory tokens on an island, I absolutely would have went for it. But because there wasn't a achievement, I didn't go for it. Condemned 3 is the super game. Oh yeah. Concurrent revenue, for sure. Very cute, Sephiroth, very cute. Like, apparently RGG are still making some sort of new IP as well. So, those guys are super busy. Currently working on 3 fucking Yakuza games. I mean, they're always working on several fucking Yakuza games, to be fair, but... Really, Marshall? I don't know if I don't agree. I don't think I agree with that. What about this game feels like cheaper than Unleashed and like Generations? I mean, I guess it is an interesting comparison because this game was like built for the Switch, so technically you probably could run it on a PS3 or a 360, you know? But no, this game's definitely higher budget than Unleashed and Generations in my eyes. Certainly way more than Forces. Menshu, about a man whose son's killed by a heist. Shut the fuck up, Sephiroth. Game had 2.5 years of experiments, which is longer than most Sonic game. I think it was in development way longer than that, actually, Objective. And it's actually, see, I'm not saying that I disagree that they lacked time when making this game, but it is interesting because, you know, Iizuka came and told us, it's like, oh yeah, I actually fought to get even more time, which makes you wonder what this game would have how this game would have turned out if they didn't have, like, that extra time, however long it was, you know? I found out that Yuji Naka has some involved in the development of Knight's Journey of Dreams. No, I don't think he did, Toho. No, he didn't have anything to do with that one. I mean, the original Knights, yeah, but not that one. But yeah, hopefully it's a case of, like, because they've got the open zone, like, framework down. See, look at the... Oh my fucking god! See the little bits of dust coming out of Sonic's hands there? It's very cute. It's a Knight's reference, damn it. Fuck you, Squid. Let me up there. Here we go. Bring it. I do like that the squid is totally a meme at this point, though. We have witch time in a Sonic game? Right. One thing you gotta, like, understand about this game as well, by the way, is that Sonic has, like, a parry, but you just have to hold down the shoulder buttons and he will always do it. As soon as you figure that out, a lot of the bosses are a fucking joke, okay? There's, like, zero challenge at that point. This is just a PSO boss. Oh, they do. Some games that aren't open zone. I mean, there was a rumor that Sonic Team was working on, like, a modern 2D game. Which I would definitely be interested in that. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Goji. Really, Marshall? No, I hard disagree with that. Like, I know there's a lot of shit in Unleashed for sure, but no. Nah, there's way more to this game. Just think how big some of those, like, open zones are, you know? You have to, like, hit the fucking X button there. Why do I like Sonic Adventure more than Adventure 2? Because it's objectively fucking better, obviously. Look at the little twinkle dust coming out of Sonic's hands. What did I think of the writing in this game? Well. Are you sure you want to ask that? Are you sure you want to ask that, CW? But in all seriousness, I think it's good. I think it's great even, you know. But I feel like there's definitely a lot of, like, how should I put this? Almost feels like, look, we're sorry about the meta era, okay? We're sorry. Do you forgive us yet? Especially when you get to Tails, alright? Almost every cutscene with Tails, I can just imagine Sega and Ian Flynn screaming in the background, do you forgive us yet? Do you forgive us yet? We're sorry what we did to Tails. Please forgive us. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, a lot of there's a constant references to past games, which usually is like quite a cool thing, but a lot of them are kind of like distracting, a bit too on the cheek, if you will. You get what I mean? Like, they just randomly drop the name of something from a past game, and I don't know, it just feels like... Again, I guess I get a sense that they're, like, trying too hard. I do like it when, not just Sonic, but any franchise, like, acknowledges the past in that way, you know? But, I don't know, it just sometimes gets a bit distracting, I suppose. Sort of like... Gives me a weird sort of feeling, you know? What I've seen is way too much, hey, remember this game? Yeah, kind of. Like, and again, like, I get why they did it. It's so that when people are, like, streaming it for the first time, when they pick up, like, an egg memo where Dr. Eggman talks about his cousin Maria, they want those reactions when streaming so that streamers are like, oh my god, guys, they just, oh. You know, they yearn for those moments. That's the world we live in now. Get what I mean? I don't mind most of the reference, though I felt a tad on the nose. It's exactly what I'm saying. Objective, 100%. Right. Shall we actually? Shall we get to the best bit of the game? Let's go to the best bit of the game. Oh, I can't because there's a fucking... I hate this enemy. Before you unlock, like, the Sonic Boom, this enemy is a pain in the tits. Well, that's what... Sorry, Marshall. I try. I mean, there better always be a fishing game with Big. You know what's funny about Big the Cat? Big the Cat has sort of become... You guys know in, like, Ratchet and Clank, you've got, like, the plumber, who now shows up in, like, every single game. And is this sort of, like... How should I put this? He's this sort of, like, entity that is omnipresent and very subtly pushes the plot forward and is never really, like, explained. He is simply there, and he is always there. Big the Cat has sort of become that, I think. You know what I mean? Omniscient entity, I guess, yeah. Omnipresent, that's what I said, right? Is there a Ratchet game without the plumber? I guess I think Deadlocked?
Oh, hey, Sonic. You come here to...
Because, you know, again, he's always... The plumber's always there, like, also, like, breaking the fourth wall as well, which I don't think Big has done yet. But again, I can just see him being like that.
What are you doing here? How did you get here? What even is here?
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and...
It does warm my heart to see Big, though. Like this, you know?
So now I'm fishing.
I kind of think, like, the fishing minigame is almost, like, too simple. Even though it is, like, quite fun.
Of course you are.
Also, the effects in the water are really, like, distracting for me. Like, the reflections are all fucked up when Sonic Sonic swings his rod, you know?
Hey, you've got a bite. Sonic, I'll leave it to you to poke. Can you see?
Persona!
What? Nice catch, Sonic. I'll trade you a token for any fish you catch. If you get plenty of tokens, I'll trade them for some of the treasures Froggy really likes those purple coins. If you bring me one, I'll let you.
It still needs to be John St. John voicing Big, though.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a...
Yeah, see, like, when Sonic, like, hangs his rod, the reflections go all weird. Does make it less of a subsequent playthroughs. Oh, we got one of these beauties. Something's biting. Like, I wonder how much it matters to, like, the location, you know? Wait, was big in secret rings? Where? Big is very shocked at this cruelty towards frogs. Yeah, I think I remember hearing that Toho, which is unfortunate. I heard it was more like Persona's fishing CW. I never did the fishing minigame in Persona. I did in Yakuza, obviously, but I don't know. Feels like it's got its own mechanics, I would say. Alright, objective, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, Adam, since Ishin was, like, on that engine, so they probably would have reused a bunch of stuff for Zero. Well, I guess now it's remade from the ground up, quote-unquote, so we'll see how that turns out. You thinking about getting that tattoo? Not before I get it, Mr. Dank. Right, I want to at least get both scrolls for the areas, you know? Nancy! Inflict poison onto Eggman. Cute. Nah, I'd want to get the Dreamcast buttons, probably. I'd probably get, like, the Dreamcast logo in blue, obviously, if I was ever going to get a tattoo. Actually, I did have this idea for a tattoo a wee while ago. I was going to get, like, in Japanese, the word like Kyodai on my arm or something. Mainly because I love Yakuza so much, but you guys remember my best pal who passed away there in July? We'd call each other Kyodai, you know, because he played a few Yakuza games and, you know, we would just like start reciting in the cutscenes with like, Kyodai! And we'd just call each other that, so I'd like to get that tattoo, maybe. No, I don't have a single tattoo yet. I'm not afraid to get a tattoo, and if I am going to get one, it's going to be something, like, nerdy, you know? No beard baubles. Actually, I still have them here, and to be fair, I guess it is still Christmas. Alright, we'll put one in, alright? We'll put in one fucking bauble, hold on. Alrighty. Went in a sweet direction than you expected. Right, there we go. One beard bubble. Apparently it's out tonight, objective, from what I heard. From what some people in the chat were saying. I don't know for sure, but... Alright, there we go. We got both scrolls. Oh, shit. Don't put them on. If the nephew comes, you'll forget. And well, this will be the first time that my nephew sees me, is this shit in my beard.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow it.
Right, what do I want to trade? Really, I just want these, honestly.
Would you like to try?
And we're not even going to listen to them. Aren't the Riders' costumes just like Sonic with goggles? Isn't that all that is? Right, they did say that there was going to be like more collabs with Sonic and other like game franchises, kind of like Monster Hunter, so I'm betting I wouldn't mind seeing some like other Sega IPs. Like, I'm fully expecting that we get like a PSO2 collab, a proper one, you know? Like, seriously, in like PSO2, Sonic just like shows up. You know what I mean? This is still my favorite thing to do to this guy. And a lot of the bosses, actually, is just pretend this is a Mega Drive game and just, like, on top of them. Aye, Japan's got a thing against tattoos, funnily enough, haven't they? Heck. Depends on how much you want it, I suppose. Yeah, for me, it would definitely be something like Dreamcast related or Kyodai I would get. Okay, I can never fucking do this, alright? I'm getting Sonic Lost World flashbacks from this bit here. Okay, look at this. Like, the controls just, like, go all weird here. See, like, no, Sonic's going diagonally for no reason. I'm holding up right now, alright? Oh, God. I don't know, I feel like the wall running really in this game actually feels quite nice, but just that one little bit kind of like throws me off. There's a bit in Re-Island that always dread for some reason. Re-Island was fucking cool. Like, I know a lot of people got upset about that, the fact that Re-Island and Oranos Island reuse assets, you know? But Re-Island was fucking fantastic. Just as a set piece, as like a bit of the game, you know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Whoa!
You know what, guys? Replaying this game, I had like a burning question, you know, when I considered like Sage, you know, and her role and her relationship to Eggman. Do you think Eggman's ever fucked? I have a feeling he hasn't, but you know,
I guess that's one of the
it
Titans
bears
being
thinking about.
trapped.
Probably too busy too. Yeah. I've just thought of a fun little game we're gonna play. Every time I die, I have to put a bobble in my beard, okay? I've got 9 left.
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
Goodness Ray. I love the fact that they got Ray's voice actor in both Japanese and English. That's pretty cool, you know? Because you're funny, you know, like, I think I tried to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion and it wasn't for me, you know? Just couldn't be arsed with it. But correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but wasn't Ray from that, like, show, wasn't she, like, the very first anime girl to have her tits grabbed by the protagonist? Like, was that all her fault? Like, and the reason why every single anime has a scene where the main protagonist accidentally grabs the a girl's tits. Like, was that all her fault? That's what I heard. I'm not too up into, like, the anime history to know. But what a legacy, eh? What a legacy. Like, what's even the name of the other Evangelion waifu? The one with, like, the ginger long hair. What's her name? I suspect there was at least a couple from the 70s, 80s.
Okay.
I'm guessing. You all literally said different shit. What the fuck's her name?
Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
Asuka. Alright, cool. I don't think I'll ever watch Evangelion, to be honest, because it's become one of those things that is just way too well regarded. Like, I'll never be able to watch it and not think of, like, everybody's, like, opinion on it, I guess. She's German. Alright. And why the fuck is she called Asuka? That doesn't sound German to me. Would Tails be Shinji? Oh shit, can I... Oh my god, it's about to turn day. Fuck. Or is it turning night, actually? No, it's turning night. We're good. We're good. She's half Japanese, okay. What's like a German name? Katrina? I think Katrina's German, isn't it? Wolfgang. Gunther. Right. Let's give Amy some of our love.
Yo, Amy. Who's your friend?
Oh, Falco says they need to find their one true love before it's too late. They've been too shy to express their feelings, but if they don't do it now, they may never get the chance.
You got all that, huh?
I feel like the dimension I'm in is translating for me. It's strange, but feels natural.
Like, that's probably another thing about the,
You always had a knack for weird insights.
like, this game's writing. I didn't think they necessarily had to, like, explain Chaos's origins. You get what I mean? Like, you didn't have to do that.
You've got more pressing issues, but again, who am I to argue?
Cyber Amy. Oh man. Oh, I really can't wait for like that DLC where you play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, by the way. It's gonna be so cool. Again, I feel like that was just Ian Flynn. I feel like actually it might not have been Ian Flynn, for all we know it could have been Sonic Team's suggestion or Kishimoto's, but it's just like an example of them maybe like going a bit too hard. Like, you didn't have to go that hard to connect everything together. You know what I mean? It's because everybody hated the meta Aramaki, so he had to sound like more mature. Like, you wanna know what my hopes and dreams are for that DLC? What I'm guessing is gonna happen is near the end of the game, there's a, like, power of friendship moment where Tails, Knuckles, and Amy kind of have to, like, go away for a bit, okay? I'm guessing that the DLC is gonna be based around what they were doing at that moment, and they're gonna go back to their respective islands, and the sky is going to change to that cyberspace aesthetic, so the characters are still in cyberspace, but they've got access to the whole island in cyberspace. And I think this would be... I feel like, considering how many deep cuts this game's story has to, like, past games, I'm guessing this is what they're going to do. I think they're going to have, like, other characters come in to, like, judge Knuckles, Tails, and Amy, okay? Like, I think Cream is going to be with Amy, and maybe, like, even, like, a cyberspace... Like, it'll all be based on their memories. Like, maybe, like, a cyberspace version of Metal Sonic shows up, and Amy has to, like, fight it. Or maybe even Zero from Sonic Adventure, you know? With Knuckles, you could totally just use, like, Takal, you know? Or Takal's father. And with Tails, it would probably be Infinite. Like, I think they would have Infinite come in, and he would have to overcome his, like, stupid fear of that, you know? Did Takashi Iizuka have something to do with the right? No, I don't think he does. I don't think Iizuka really has anything to do with the actual development of Sonic games anymore. Like, he's purely like the manager of things. Like, I've noticed that ever since this game came out, everybody talks about Kishimoto a lot more. In a good way. Like, previously, there was a lot of people that didn't like Kishimoto because he was the director of, like, Forces and shit. But, you know... He seems to be getting a lot more love these days since he did Frontiers. Would be funny if it's just reskin cyberspace levels too. I mean, if they did have cyberspace levels, I would be okay with that. Like, maybe from some of their respective games. Like, Amy has some levels based off Sonic CD, Knuckles Sonic 3, Knuckles, and Tails Sonic 2. You know, I'd be for that. I think that would be kind of cool.
Preparations are not complete. Continue exploring the island until then.
I love that Sonic just has, like, conversations with this little girl that keeps trying to kill him, you know? Cyberspace levels now with boxes. Oh, is that what you mean? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, see, to be honest, right? We should keep our expectations in check because the story DLC could very well just be Episode Shadow, you know? Like, a few levels. I'm hoping that... again, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy get their own, like, they can explore their respective islands. Because like, Tails in particular, imagine being able to fly to all those islands within Chaos Island. It was a pain in the arse for Sonic having to find the right rail to grind on, but Tails can just say, fuck you, and just fly over there, you know? Like, that would be a cool way to, like, re-explore the islands, I think. I mean, with Amy, you don't even necessarily have to use, like, Kronos Island here. Maybe she could go to, like, Re-Island, and we could have, like, an open zone version of Re-Island. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I'm setting myself up for a fall here.
Sonic, over here.
That was the first line of dialogue we ever heard from Sonic Frontiers. Amy is one of the most interested. Is the one I'm most interested in. I've wanted her back in a game for years. I want her in Mania and Origins. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm guessing, like, they'll all have their own moveset as well. Like, and maybe even, like, their own skill tree. Like, it probably wouldn't be as, like, big as Sonic's, even though Sonic's isn't really, like, that big in the first place. But, you know, you can bet, you know, Amy's gonna, like, wield her hammer. And they might even throw in some, like, fun little references. Like, maybe she'll have, like, the spin hammer attack, which was fucking useless in Adventure. And it would be funny if it was suddenly, like, a good move in Frontiers. Oops. I swear to God, by the way, I may be misremembering, but isn't this song used somewhere else in a Sonic game? Hello, Dual Caribou. I remember that, CW. That was funny. It was actually... Like, it's so weird that that's how we found out that it was Amy. Wasn't it? And a very charming GIF was born. And now you're dead. These things remade me remind you of the little creatures in...
Okay.
Really, Marshall?
We'll keep
Maybe a
looking.
wee bit, I don't know.
Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Now let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Love how the other Coco
Sounds good
don't
to
care
me.
that two of their kind just dropped dead. I mean, when you realize what the Coco actually are, I guess it makes sense. Is the Amy hologram actually Amy phoning from... she's in cyberspace. Maki, I don't know. Play the game yourself. Hello, Ramura. Yeah, you're only the second person to say that. Right, we need to mine to get like all the other things. Alright guys, I'm gonna get on my soapbox again and tell you how Sega should be making Sonic games. Just one more time here, okay? See the mechanic that Sonic has with running on walls in this game? Here's the thing, right? It works really, really well in my opinion, but it's just not very well utilized, okay? Like if I go over here real quick, you see this texture here? This is like this shiny sort of turquoisey texture. This is the only time Sonic can sort of like do this. And he can run a lot faster than this if he gains enough momentum. And it works, okay? It works kind of well. And I feel like this should be in like on every wall. Sonic should be allowed to like walk on any wall, you know? But instead it's just the ones that have this texture, which is unfortunate. So, aye. Because they could totally do that objective, you know? They could totally just like allow us to do it on any wall. Again, we're not going to talk to any of the elders because I'm a madman for thinking this, but I'm gonna try and beat this game on hard mode at level 1. We'll see how this goes. Actually, fuck this, I can't be arsed. Do you think I can do it, objective? Do you have faith in me that I can do this? I don't like squids. I like squids, they're delicious. Scottish squid. Yeah, let's get the Chaos Emerald. Is it even gonna let me with this music playing? It fucking isn't it? And this thing's nearby as well. Oh my god. The game thinks I'm still fighting the squid and won't let me do anything. Ah! I'm no fighting the fucking squid. You have to die instead, but if I die objective, I have to put a beard bobble in. Fight the squid. I don't want to fight the squid. I already beat the squid. Use your words carefully and explain the game. Use your words carefully. Explain to the game. Okay. Sonic Frontiers. I think you're really good. Okay, I appreciate what you've done for the franchise, but like I gotta say, man, sometimes I'm sorry, I just can't be arsed fighting fucking squids. I mean, aren't they endangered? All right, he's fucking shooting at nothing. I'm no there, you plonker. That's never really happened to me on any other version. Squid Game, yeah. PC exclusive feature. Is that true, Marshall? Which time? No, 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 fuck you. God damn it. This boss fight did look really cool in the trailers, to be fair. That's kind of one of the unfortunate things about this game. See, a lot of these bosses, they're cool the first time, but when you have to do them a second time, you're just like, ugh, fine. Like, the same goes for the Supersonic boss fights, to be honest. What did I think of the Bayonetta prequel that got announced? I don't know, CW. It's definitely a thing, isn't it? Secret Rings was Kishimoto's first game. That is pretty crazy to think, actually. But I already beat the fucking squid. I wonder why the squid came back in Chaos Island 2. That's like the only instance of a boss showing up in more than one island. They must have been quite fond of the squid during development. Damn it. Pillar and Ninja, though. I know Objective, but I know they're just reskins, but they're different, quote-unquote, aren't they? But it's literally just called Squid on Chaos Island. Oh man, this forest is killing my frame rate. Actually, is there no? Is there no? I think that's like a nighttime only one there. Maybe it isn't this gen. The art book shows final gold forms. Oh, really? Dang. Right, this is another Knights reference, this. I can never get this to work, by the way. I can never pull this move off consistently. I don't even know if this is the best enemy to do it on, really.
It's nice to have a new place to explore, but I'm really worried about Amy and Tails.
Right, there's a lot of like random bits of dialogue like that throughout the game, some of which is unused. With references galore, by the way. Alright, back on the Dreamcast. You have to be ground state for 10 minutes. And you can bet that Sonic fans sat there and like just waited to see if they would hear or see something. Where the fuck is that seed? There it is. So yeah, when you unlock enough of those, you unlock these like white rails that kind of act as like a fast travel system, pretty much. Which is kind of cool. Right, this bit. Took me a while to realise what this was, but we're literally like 3D printing a rail here. Jerry by Romero. Let's talk to Sage, shall we?
How are you able to return from cyberspace so freely?
I don't know. I guess I'm just that awesome. Yeah. Although, I bet you'd have better insight on that.
I will not share data with the enemy. Besides, your survival may be a fluke. You cannot cheat fate forever.
Wow, thanks for the encouragement. Now, I'll keep doing it until I figure out how to rescue Amy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is all one big trap or if you keep throwing weird robots at me. Nothing's gonna slow me down or stop me. Count on it.
Hell yeah, Sonic. Okay, let's see what one was this. Data boy. Is this a city escape actually? It is. These are definitely the coolest cyberspace levels, the ones that are based on Sonic Adventure 2, you know. I think the only games that it takes from is Unleashed, Adventure 2, Generations. I don't think there's any from Colors. None from Lost World. Whenever many Sonic fans were shitting themselves that Sonic would say Baldy McNose here. I mean, Eggman references it. I thought Baldy McNose here was, like, fine. I got a chuckle out of me. But I feel like that nickname has kind of come to represent the meta era in general. Like, you know, people hear Baldy McNose here, and most Sonic fans kind of shudder. Because they just remember, oh, they used to write Sonic games. Oh, thank fuck they don't get any more. So, yeah. Oh shit, I missed one. Oh shit, I think I literally just reached the goal there and that was it. 50 rings, okay. Bolino was fine in the context of the mistranslation joke, less so when it was reused for no reason in a mistranslation joke. What was that like, Objective? Yeah, Kishimoto was like, you know what? I think we shouldn't use my games. It was probably like, he was probably just trying to be humble, I would imagine. Actually, I swear to God there's one based off, like, forces somewhere. I may be wrong about that, but, am I wrong? I believe the Miles Electric mistranslated Eggman's Baldy McNose here when talking to Yacker. Oh yeah, that. Okay, I gotcha. No, but they kind of like ran with it because it was funny. Right, I just need to find this third ring. The red rings are definitely the easiest to find in this game than they ever have been in a Sonic game. So it's embarrassing that I can't find this one. How's the game run your PC? It runs okay, Leon, but at max it does struggle from time to time. I agree, Objective. I don't see why that has to be a thing. Like, there's mods that restore the physics so that they match that of Cyberspace, and I don't know, it does look better, quite frankly. Sonic runs okay. Fuck off, Sephiroth. Now, I have lowered some settings, Leon, yeah, because we're playing at 1080p right now for the stream, but yeah. Oh, there it is. Fuck's sake. Ah. can still drop dash at least, I guess. There we go. No danger. Alright. S ranking, it sucks, but in my honest opinion, the best Cyberspace music in the whole game was 2-2. Why does S ranking suck, Leon? My favorite Cyberspace song actually was the very first level. Like, I don't know, that one, I thought that one was really good. I mean, it was quite ambitious for them to literally give a different track to every Cyberspace level, you know? Hello, Dad. Look what I'm playing. Yeah, the Skyroll one was really cool. You missed Christmas nights, oh. You missed me putting shit in my beard then. I haven't died yet, so... Actually, I did die in that Cyberspace level once, didn't I? So I think we have to put in another beard bauble. Fuck. Okay, let's see here. Just put it here. There we go. I guess it is, Leon. Every time I die, I need to put one in. I only have 9, but yeah. What, were you actually interested in seeing Knights, Cool Breeze? Surely, I mean, I've streamed that quite a few times. I know, Leon. You would know if you actually played the fucking thing. I have 1664s. I'm on holiday now. I've been getting cans in like every other night or something. I really need to make a resolution to stop drinking so much once the holidays are done. I can't... What would my little nephew think if he saw me get pissed all the time? You know what I mean? What was my resolution last year? Don't drink as much. You love seeing classic non-Sonic Sega games. I should probably say, by the way, I have every intention of finishing Monster World 4. Like, I know I kind of started it, then I did Christmas Nights, now I'm doing this, but I will finish it, I promise. Were you successful with that resolution last year? Not really. No, again, this is quite cool. Aye, aye, cool breeze. Stream Judgment next time to return to this. Maybe I should, just to annoy Cool Breeze. We'll do a Judgment stream next time. Why does Sonic need a skill tree with levels and stuff to do different shit, I guess? Let me see here. Yeah, let's get the Chaos Emerald. Actually, I could get that cutscene with Amy. And, you know, drink her back.
It's been bugging me about these ruins. The whole reason we came was because Tails detected the Chaos Emeralds were drawn here, right? And now I'm finding digital keys and confinement towers that seem custom made to hold the emeralds. But half this stuff was built with them in mind.
Maybe the ancients used the Chaos Emeralds in the past. We've learned of other past civilizations who did too.
Yeah, but those groups tried to use them. And the stuff here seems all about containment.
Maybe they knew something about their power that we don't. The Chaos Emeralds are still pretty mysterious, even after all we've done with them.
Right. Where's some more of those red things? There's one there. I left the oh fuck. Like, I want to get some of these more anyway. Oh dear. That looked really cool with the like fucking shot with the sun and shit. Still no nephew. No. Bastard's late now. If he's born on Christmas Eve, then he's gonna have the same birthday as my boss, and that would be weird. What will my nephew be called? My brother's told me a few names that they're thinking about, but he hasn't committed to anything yet. I think I'm gonna find out on the day. The two he was considering were Rocco and Jack, which was a bit, you know, which I was like, okay, it took me a while to warm up to them. Because you kind of have to consider what with his last name, because his last name's going to be MacDonald, like Jack McDonald or Rocco McDonald. You know, it's like, it works, I guess. I just doxed my nephew and he's not even born yet. Fuck. You didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. Nobody clipped that. Kept you waiting, huh? Do you have to call the kid Jesus if he's born on Christmas? That's been my day British law requiring that. No, I don't think so, Mackie. I don't think my brother would stand for that, like. Such a good track, this. It's gonna be McDonald the Fifth. M.A.C. Toho. But no, I don't think they're calling him Donald. I don't think they want him to get bullied at school. No, I haven't watched Sonic Prime yet. I don't have Netflix. I'm gonna see if I can get like a... I'm gonna wait for all the episodes to come out and then see if I can get like a free trial somewhere and I'll just binge watch them, you know? Hello, boss. Can the name numbering go to a nephew? Just be Donald. I mean, I would be fucking for that. I don't really plan to have kids. I mean, never say never, you know? But I don't really have any plans to, so if my brother wants to call this Wayne Donald, I'm not going to say no. And he can be Donald McDonald the Fifth. Hello, Crimson Days. How's it going? I think you'll have a Scottish Duck 18 one day. We'll see, I suppose. You guys want to know something about me, actually? Okay, I only... Like, I don't want to say, like, I hide this, but I haven't really told that many people, but... See, in my brain, by the way, it's like... I'm one of those folk that really does not care to be in a relationship, right? Like, I like women. I like women. I like looking at women. I like seeing certain bits of women. Seeing certain bits of women releases chemicals in my brain and causes reactions, physical reactions in certain places, you know, that happens. But in terms of like being in a relationship, I don't know, I'm not that fussed. But if I could somehow skip being in a relationship and go right to having a kid, I feel like I would do that. But, you know, that's not really how it works, is it? Thanks, women, wine, and song. Donate sperm. So you'd rather raise a kid entirely on your own? I don't want to say, I wouldn't want to do it completely. Like, if I was ever put in a situation that Kiryu is in, from Yakuza 3, where he was sort of like, for various circumstances, a kid was like forced on him, but he grew to love that kid. I feel like I could do that. But, you know, I shouldn't really just, I shouldn't like wish that, because the circumstances around instances like that are never like good. You know what I mean?
Never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Coco reunite with their one true love.
Love. An emotional status too vague.
Literally, I'm thinking the same thing as Sage here.
You are both too ignorant to be helped.
Okay, not really, but yeah. That was a nice segue though, wasn't it?
What was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
Sounds like you want to live Kiryu's life. Can't blame you. I'd want that too. If I could, like, retire to Okinawa with, like, 8 kids that aren't my kids, but they rely on me, I can think of worse lives, you know? I mean, you're always moaning about your credit card being maxed out, Cool Breeze, so I guess because of your wife it's not a problem? What game is my most looking forward to in 2023? Definitely the first one is going to be Like a Dragon Ishin. I'm also really looking forward to Octopath Traveler 2. That is really one of my like big, like, oh god, I gotta keep an eye out for this shit games, you know? Oh well then, Cool Breeze. Yeah, I can't fucking wait for Ishin, like, oh my god. In terms of what else I'm looking forward to, I don't know, I'm sure there will be a lot that I'll be picking up. But right now, Yakuza and Octopath are the ones that are coming to mind right now. Yeah, didn't they like... Aren't you like pre-ordering it and it was like very limited and it was like $75 or some shit? I wouldn't mind streaming Final Fantasy VI at some point though. That's my favourite Final Fantasy. I should probably finish a Phantasy Star game on stream before I do Final Fantasy though. I would never forgive myself. Ishin, Gaiden, Spider-Man 2, Hogwarts Legacy, and Jedi Survivor. In fact, I'll tell you this, guys. I'm thinking about my top 10 games of the year for 2020. I'm struggling to come up with 10. I feel like this is a problem that I have like every year. I just don't play that many modern games these days. Like, right now, I'm working on my top 10 list, and I can only think of 8 games that I would put on there. There we go. Uncle Duck, what's a Dreamcast? Oh boy. When I hear those words, that boy's gonna get a telling, like. 2020, yeah, 2022 objective, god damn it. What game have you played that isn't in the top 10? Game I've played that... Soul Hackers 2 was one. That game left a lot to be desired. Make a top 8 then. Yeah, I think I'll have to. And even then, a lot of the games that are on that list, they were good, but they weren't, like, life-changing to me or whatever. A few of them were, but aye. I know, objective. What's all that about? The top bit, especially. Oh, Sonic Frontiers is my second favorite game this year. I very much enjoyed this, Cool Breeze. I mean, I like Sonic Frontiers. I mean, I like playing Sonic Frontiers, you know? Playing Sonic Frontiers releases chemicals in my brain, you know? And produces reactions, you know, physical reactions in places. You know what I mean? That's how much I love Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, Bayonetta 3's on there. Bayonetta 3 was like the weakest Bayonetta game I felt, but I liked it. I liked it enough, you know, it was a good game. Did the other 6 games have pop-in? Not as bad as this. I'm afraid not. May as well do this minigame. I'll give you all a spoiler alert here. Here's my my 8 games are in Xenoblade 3, Sonic Frontiers, Bayonetta 3, TMNT Shredder's Revenge, Stray, Kaito Files from Lost Judgment, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I think there's something else on the Switch. Shit, did I say Frontiers already? I can't remember. Oh fuck, what was the other game? Okay, hold on, let's start again. Xenoblade 3, Sonic Frontiers, oh yeah, I was actually Persona 5 Royal, which is totally cheating by the way, but I think Persona 5 Royal is on my favorite games of 2022, you know? Nah, fuck Pokemon. Pokemon's one of the worst games I've ever played. Alright, time to cut some grass. Apparently this mission is like super hard on the Switch because the grass pops in so badly. Fucking bees. It's like Conker's Bad Fur Day here. There we go. Xenoblade 3, Tama. Xenoblade 3 is game of the year. Okay, Xenoblade 3 was fucking phenomenal. Alright. But again, I'm struggling to think of 2 other games that I played that I want to put on my list. I played Elden Ring, wasn't too fussed about that.
So, all this used to be farmland, huh?
Yes. They make it sound like
Klonoa.
it's abundant.
Klonoa feels like a big... I didn't actually finish Klonoa to CW. I didn't finish Klonoa 2. I don't know why I didn't.
Yep. But I've seen
Yeah.
this kind of recovery in areas Dr.
Sonic Origins. I already have a Sonic game on there, objective, so it feels like mega cheating. I probably would put Origins on
Make
there,
sure it
you
has
know,
plenty of
but
time to heal.
nah, I'll leave that one out. Digimon Survive, didn't play that. Sorry.
Keep tabs on the hedgehog. I want constant updates.
Yes, sir.
And keep looking for a way to get me out of here.
I am evaluating all safe
Stray.
options.
I said Stray already, CW. Stray was good, you know.
Thank you.
Gave me nice Fumito Ueda vibes. Triangle Strategy. Didn't play Triangle Strategy. I'm a bit apprehensive to play Triangle Strategy. I would love to play it, but I'm skeptical about the whole choice thing in that game. That doesn't really, like... I don't know. I don't know. God of War Ragnarok. Nope, not played that. I will eventually, but not this year. I probably played a few things on like Game Pass that I'm forgetting to. Again, missed the stream. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go for, Leon, to be honest, because I want to go to the shop before it shuts, but we'll see. Maybe I could squeeze in the first Titan boss. But I want to do like every Cyberspace level, but... well, maybe we don't have to do it all in one sitting, so... yeah. Right, the Chaos Emerald I totally left behind. Also, we have to do that light puzzle. Oh, fuck. How long's that gonna take me? Alright, Apple fanboy. Valkyrie Elysium. Wasn't that game shite? I didn't hear too good things about that. Is Soul Hackers 2 actually good? It's been one of the most mixed games. I get why it's mixed, Crimson Days. It is a good game, but it's a game that you play if you've finished Persona 5 and Shin Megami Tensei 5, and you just want some more SMT, okay? You go in knowing that it's a very 7 out of 10 game, okay? It's good, but
There is no scenario
yeah,
to safely
play Persona 5 or Shin Megami Tensei 5 first, okay?
Keep looking. Make it your #1 priority.
But keeping you safe is my priority.
I only played the demo, I haven't gotten around to the game yet. It's funny, the thing I heard most about Soul Hackers 2, and I think this is a bit like unfair to the game honestly, is the fact that it wasn't on the Switch. Like that seemed to be the thing everybody talked about. Even though historically speaking, Soul Hackers 2 was significant because it was the first Atlas game that was multi-platform and launched around the world simultaneously. But again, all anybody wanted to talk about was the fact, but it's on the Switch, which is a bit, nah. Mind you, it also had like day 1 DLC that was story focused. That was a bit shite of the Atlas. Right, what is this again? I also heard it's quite short, like 40 hours. I mean, if that's true, I should probably go back to it and just finish it. Because I did put like a good 15, 20 hours into it too. Again, it's not a bad game, it's just like... Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Persona 5 are just so much better, that's all. Yeah, this is a good track, yeah. Oh, they cut out so much of the level there. Alright, I think I just missed the red ring, Gidjin. The only thing I know about Soul Hackers games is the cute girl on the cover of the game. Yeah, Ringo. Not Ringo from Puyo Puyo, Ringo. She's a decent character. You know, I like the fact that it is a female character. Female MC, if you will. Is Xenoblade 3 the clear #1 choice for your game of the year among the other contenders? Pretty much, Cool Breeze. Xenoblade 3... Again, it's not just the fact that it was fantastic, but I will always, like, take the opportunity to go on this rant, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 really made me realize how much I hate Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I love it for that. It's literally like coming out of the closet, okay? I just want to like shout at the top of my lungs, I hate Xenoblade Chronicles 2, okay? Yeah, I might be a bit annoying about it, I'm sorry, but I don't care. I just want to shout about this so fucking hard. I hate Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And yeah, that's kind of what Xenoblade Chronicles 3 really did for me. On top of being just a fucking like 10 out of 10 game. And how you're supposed to do a fucking open world game on the Switch properly, Pokemon! Can we shout about how dumb the removal of drift in the boost stages were? It's actually there, done, but it's only in like one level and it's tied to like a booster. It's so weird. You made it impossible if you ever again. I know, Leon. And I don't take too much pride in that, right? I genuinely don't care if anybody actually likes Xenoblade 2. I don't. It's not like Sonic 06 where if you like it, I don't want anything to do with you. If you like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I respect that fully. I just hope you respect the fact that I hate it so much. Like, it's literally like one of my most hated games ever, you know? Do you want a link to the mod that fixes cyberspace physics? I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Done. We're just going to play legit right now, though. Kishimoto games don't have the regular drift for some reason. I mean, Colors had it. Colors had the drift. Not think of my rant. I do rant about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a lot, yeah. I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to truly find out why you detest it so much. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably... See, whenever I say something's too anime, cool, CW, sorry. Like that generic complaint that I give to certain games, oh, it's too anime. I promise you, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the most too anime game I can think of, alright? I should probably stop saying, oh, this game's too anime. I should start saying, this game's too Xenoblade Chronicles 2, alright? Why do I detest it? I detest it mainly for the reasons that everybody else talks about, Tama. You know, like I hate all the reasons everybody else hates it for, but truthfully, it's more of like a psychological thing that the game did to me. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 convinced me that I wasn't that big a fan of Xenoblade anymore. I remember Xenoblade Chronicles 3 getting announced and thinking like, oh, that's a shame. I really wanted to like that. Because I thought to myself, it's going to be like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's not going to be very good. I'm going to hate it. But then I played like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for like 1 hour, and I'm literally just like, what the fuck did Xenoblade Chronicles 2 do to me? Why did it do this to my brain? Why did it convince me that I don't like this series? Because I played an hour of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was enough for me to tell how fantastic it was, you know? And my controller's not working anymore. Oh yeah, I love the first one too. I even like Xenoblade Chronicles X. That shit needs to hurry up and be ported to Switch, but 2 is just an atrocity in my mind. Oh god. I can only think what I would do if Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a person. What would I do to them? How would I react, you know? Gee whiz. Surprised Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney isn't full of like really annoying tropes though. You know what I mean? Like the characters don't act like out of character. Like who was it that described it quite well before? Like it doesn't make me cringe at how much it's like, yeah, this character is a tsundere, they need to act like this sort of thing. Okay? Oh, we need to have a scene in the hot spring. Oh, we need to have a scene where the main character's hand grabs the big boobed girl's tits. You know what I mean? What's my thoughts on Xenoblade X? I thought Xenoblade X was really good. I can't say I got into it as much as any of the other Xenoblade games, excluding 2, obviously, but I would love to like sit down and play it again at some point. Is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 also very anime? Not in the way that I describe anime, Marshall, okay? All the characters are very likable. There's no hot spring scene. There's no like random anime BS. The characters are all just likable, you know? They all just have like conversations and they're all like consistent with their characterization, and yeah, it's good, you know? Like, I'm trying to think of the most anime thing that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did. What was the most anime thing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did? Tales of Arise. I didn't actually finish Tales of Arise, because Tales of Arise came out like 2 weeks before Lost Judgment, and I couldn't finish it before Lost Judgment, and I just dropped it. I mean, I fell in love with the 3 main characters. Did you actually legitimately go watch that anime, now Toho? I want to say it was because I did that stream for Reiko Kodama. Was that what triggered that? They talk about how being friends and family makes them unstoppable. It's a pretty anime thing. I mean, I don't think it gets like super bad. I mean, that's a trope that I actually don't mind so much, Marshall. There are certain tropes that just, like, get on my tits and others that don't, you know? Like, look at the Yakuza games. The Yakuza games are extremely fucking anime. Alright? But none of the tropes from that game really get to me that much. Oh. Chaos.
It's too dangerous.
How long's my... I go back on the 3rd of January, Cool Breeze. It was good actually, because usually at least someone in the office has to be on standby over the Christmas holidays, but I was able to get out this year by saying, my nephew's gonna be born. Yeah.
They're together now. You take a minute. I'm gonna keep moving.
You are not.
Oh wait, really? How many more did... 3? Fuck off. Okay. Maybe I can get 3 out of the ground real quick. 1. It's still so weird that this is a thing, you know? 2. Come on, give me one more. One more. There we go. Oh, I got 2. I got 3 in a row. Why is this allowed? Why is this allowed? You can do that. You most certainly can, done. Aye. So weird that bit. We were actually talking about earlier, Leon, that Big the Cat has become the omnipresent, like, presence in these games. Kind of like the plumber in the Ratchet and Clank games. You know, Big is now that. Right, I really like this cutscene.
Yeah, and
It can get a bit anime, but I still like it.
I'm not sure what happened, but I know what I saw. A love that transcended time. I believe in that power. When this is over, I want to share that love with the world. Even though it may take us
Hi, Vane.
apart.
I know you'll do great. I want to hear all about it when you come back.
Alright, now for the worst bit in the game. This is literally the worst bit of the game. This right here.
What's up, Amy?
Look, wasn't this region locked off before? I think you can interact with it now.
She's shared her love with the world, done, but she wants to share the Coco's love with the world, you know?
Maybe they'll act like the other puzzle locks and show me the way to that Titan.
I don't know, this isn't Island 3. Island 3 is probably the weakest island, but overall I don't think it's that bad. But this is the worst bit of the game, 100%. Done. Are you a Sonic tuber? I'm getting that vibe from you. You're like sort of emphasizing certain things here. I don't know. I have like a Sonic tuber sixth sense. I don't know. Oh my god, fuck this. Is there... Why is this here? Right, let's see how long this takes me. I say Sonic tuber, but really I mean like, you know... I'm hearing some of the same opinions that I tend to hear from them. You like this puzzle more than me? I'm jealous. Yeah, I agree. They are, like, a lot of the puzzles are very brain dead, but then you get this, and it's just like, haha, what, fuck you, what did you expect? Right, let me think here. Oh my god. I've had too many cans now. I've had too many fucking cans here. Shit, 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 shit. Ugh. I'm so depressed. I have no idea what I'm doing. You have zero idea? Me too! Me too! Kishimoto apparently thought this was a good idea. Ah. Fuck this game. I hate this game. Yeah, dancing bear indeed. All about the cat's cameos and levels where...
You did it, Sonic. I'm sensing the Titan up ahead. This is it. The big showdown.
It'll be a short match if I can't find the last Chaos Emerald, though.
I searched everywhere I could.
Right, I need to be quick here. I have 35 minutes to get to the co-op before it
Maybe
shuts.
I'll find it along the way.
So I'm gonna speed run this here.
What are you? Makes me think of the falls in Mystic.
Oh! I played Sonic Adventure. It feels wrong to end this stream without fighting the Titan. Intended for the best. I actually think, Dunn, that this is my... Of all the, like, vocal themes in this game, Undefeatable is actually one of my... is probably my least favorite. I know that's controversial, I do like it, but all the others are just so good that, yeah. My favorite is Find Your Flame. F tier take. Oh dear. Now I'm a Sonic tuber because I made a terrible take like that. Wyvern Breakthrough all is fucking brilliant. Dear father, But no, Find Your Flame, that's the best one. You can fight me in the streets about this. There we go. I haven't upgraded my attack at all, so let's see. Right, I need to beat this in the next 20 minutes if I'm going to make it to the shop. I know how to play this game. Like that fucking Nights into Dreams drill dash thing. I can never do it. I can never do it. You're supposed to dodge and then hit the X button. I can, and the camera kind of like snaps like that as if it's about to happen. I can never do it. How the fuck do you do it? See what I mean? The camera snapped there. I can never do it consistently. It's not hard. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, Vane. Dodge, then press the button. I guess I have to tap it instead. I'm holding it down. Okay, maybe I was holding it down the whole time. That's why it always happens. Okay, yeah, that's a Knights reference, by the way. Right, let's do a side loop around this fucker. Come on, gotta do a side loop. Come on, I just want to see the side loop happen. There we go! Haha! It's so hard to do the side loop on this guy, but it's worth it because he just like goes up in the air. It's really cool. Like, it's another thing about these boss fights, you know, and I hate to sound like too negative about this here, but like, they'll never be as good as they were the first time you did it. You get what I mean? Like, the first time I beat all these bosses, I was just like, oh my fucking god! Okay, now I can do that. I finally learned how that fucking move works. Oh, I think I had to... That was a double thing there. I don't know why the camera kind of does that there. Yeah, okay, I got it. Seeing chats go wild. This is pretty anime. This is a good anime moment though. Alright. Just about done. Oh! Kishimo demanded the team give their my enemy list and
The first seal is broken
who played Shadow of the Colossus?
on the sand-scarred island.
Who played Shadow of the Colossus? Apparently this floating entity did.
Plural.
Darn it.
I guess this isn't over until I pop all the big bots. Sorry, Amy.
I'm feeling more like my old self. It's working. Keep going and don't keep me waiting.
I'll be back before you can do a fortune card reading. See ya!
Her run is jank. Like, even that line right there from Sonic, I'll be back before you can do a fortune card reading. That's, again, like, it's like, did you play Sonic CD? Did you read the manual? So apparently that's what Amy's into, you know? Right, this is the best island in the game. It has the best bosses, it looks the best. The interactions with Knuckles are the best in the game as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. But we will save that for another time. I need to run to the co-op before it shuts. Get some more alcohol.
Nah, that's cool. I didn't want this to be easy anyway.
There go the Dragon Balls. You disagree? Why? What's your favorite island, Vane? Knuckles' memory tokens are medals because, you know, he's obsessed with war now. What beers are gonna get? Probably some more Kronenberg. I don't want to go too hard on it because I drank last night. I don't want to be too much of an alky. Wait, Chaos Island is your favorite vein? Oh, that's the worst one for me, like, easily. But anyway, we will explore Ares Island next time, guys. So, hope you enjoyed it. Actually, I think next time we'll go back to Monster World 4, because I do want to finish that game. I don't want to leave that hanging. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.